guys, I want to show you how I clean out my chicken coop. Before I start, I want to show you what the inside of my coop looks like. This house is not slept in as much as my other chicken coop. Inside we have the nesting bars, and then we have poop trays that I like to pull out and clean. It makes it handy dandy. As you can see, they're weak. We made it when they were smaller chickens, and we also need to change out the poop off of them as well. Alright, so the only tools that you need are a wheelbarrow, and then I like a shovel, which I think is like ashes for a fireplace shovel. So for me, I pull them out all the way to the edge, and then I just scoop out that poop. So I like this method because it's easy. I don't have to go into their cage unless I wanted to go in and visit them. And I think it's very fast. My husband and I, we live in Romania. And I like this method because wood chips here are very expensive. So all I do is like once a week or once every 2 weeks, come and scoop out their poop. We have 2 chicken houses. So this is our nicer coop right here. We added like the finishing on top of our OSB because we don't have plywood or any of those like fancy wood cuts like you guys have in America. So we tried to make ours prettier. Most of my ladies actually prefer to live in our unfinished house. So let me show you what the poop looks like in there. So in here, you can see that there's a lot more poop. I think about 50 chickens live in here. At the top, I added lavender from my friend's lavender field, and we hung that up to help keep the mites and the bugs away. We did try a deep litter method, but we did get infested with mites a few times, so I didn't like that. But this has worked well for us. And then I also sprinkle dianthus earth at the end on the bottom of the floor to help keep pests away. Currently, we have about 60 chickens that live here on our farm. And this is how I clean it. It's not that hard. It's been a while because my family's been sick with the flu. So actually this is like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks of poop. But you can see it doesn't take that much time at all, really, to clean the cage. And my goats think that they are getting food right now, so they are waiting patiently to be fed, not chicken poop, but something else. Also, it doesn't smell either that bad. I was actually surprised because I thought with the amount of poop that it would smell bad, but really it doesn't smell bad at all. And one of my other tips is in the wintertime, we took older hay and we spread it out on the floor in there so it's not muddy or anything for our chickens. Everybody's happy. Okay, so sometimes when I'm cleaning out their poop, I can see different colors, like green and yellow, white, and then sometimes I find like grit. For example, like this red piece over here is some of the oyster shells that I've been feeding my coop to keep them healthy. I do everything organic, so I don't like any chemicals, any antibiotics, no growth hormones. Everything is 100% natural. Even when my chickens get sick, I only treat them naturally. So with this, it is my fertilizer for my garden. So that's why I like to keep it organic, because I like to feed my family organically and even my animals too. If we have any leftover garden stuff, I like to be sure that everything is 100% organic. Also, I don't wash it right now because it's winter time, so it doesn't have enough time to dry in our sun because we only get a few hours of sunlight a day, and it's not that warm here. But in the summertime or when it gets warmer out, then we'll take them out, pressure wash them, and get all the poop off. We do a deep cleaning a couple times a year. That's it. All right, so this is where I take my chicken poop. It's probably not right, but I'm going to try it this year. Most of the time in the past, I've let it dry out in a big pile. But in my garden, before with my tomatoes and things, I dumped Coop directly on it, and it never burnt. The acid from the poop never burnt the roots or anything, so I never had problems. So I'm going to try it. So now I've just fertilized 2 more rows of my apple orchard. Let's see, I've done 1, 2, 3 weeks of fertilizer, and I still have 4 or 5 weeks to go. But a little bit every week or so goes a long way. See you next time.